Hello and welcome back to another reaction. In this occasion, Hataraku Saibou or Cells at Work. Yeah, I've been meaning to watch this series for a long time because it's very interesting to see kind of a representation of our human body, of the functions of the human body in anime version. Of course, we have another animation. I don't remember the name of that animation, but it was an American animation, but I don't remember that one. But this is an interesting take. It has been recommended to me by some of my friends. And yeah, it's a short series, so I said, yeah, I might as well. In the inter between, it's going to be one of the series in the inter between season 3 and season 4 of My Hero Academia. So yeah, that's why I decided to watch it. It's a very short series, and it looks very entertaining. From what I have read in the articles that I have seen, yeah, this series really caught my attention because yeah, I have another series that I need to do. But yeah, I wanted to check this series, and I said, why not just react to it so everybody else can enjoy it alongside with me? Yeah, another stuff, I've been receiving requests through Twitter, and yes, I am going to check those out. I just received that like today, so I first need to check it out if I can get the archives and the videos so I can download them, and you know all the drill. Because yes, I need to download them because if not, I'm not going to be able to put it right here. So yeah, I think I'm rambling too much, but yes, I'm going to be changing a little bit of the schedule. Uh, but not that much. For now, I'm gonna keep it like that, and if I made any change, I will post it on Twitter or maybe even do a video. Hopefully, just on Twitter, so you will know. Anyway, yeah, this series looks very interesting. This series is something I wanted to check, and as I said before, why not react to it so you can enjoy it alongside with me? So yeah, the new series. I hope you enjoy it, and well, let's check the episode, shall we? Okay, I'm back. I just watched a second time the first episode of Cells at Work. And yeah, I'm calling it that because even in the opening it said, it was said the name Cells at Work. So yeah, I mean, it's the literal translation. Let's just start with the opening. It's very upbeat, very happy, and I love it. I just seriously love that opening. I listened to it like 5 times even before starting this video, this second part of the video, because yes, I love that theme song. I love the upbeat tune it has. It's really fun, and it's kind of explain some stuff because yes, in the archive I have, I don't have subtitles for the opening. I don't have a karaoke here, but this is still, you can kind of understand, especially after you saw the show, exactly who is portraying this and exactly what is going on in the background. Uh, we saw, of course, the Red Cell, the main characters of the anime, the main character of the anime, because yes, she is the only one who is different from the rest. It's very particular or very different than the rest. That the trillions of red cells that we saw here, the blood cells, and of course, we saw the white cell. Again, it's obvious that these two are the protagonists. Even if in the end of the anime I said, "Oh, we're never going to see each other again," or something like that. Yeah, those are obviously the protagonists of the series. And yes, you can see the background that yes, all those little balls that were in the background were actually mucus transporting germs outside the body. Because yes, again, I understand that better after watching the anime. And we saw another type of cells, different type of attacking cells. Let's say the black ones that have kill, which I read, and they are specialized and they are trying to. They will destroy everything. If let's say a cell is infected with another virus or with a bacteria, the work of these other cells is to destroy this infected cells so they cannot spread the sickness towards all the body. And we saw them that they look like Victorian era cells. I don't know what are those. I kind of tried to read, but again, my knowledge in medicine, it's not that good, and especially in immunology. Seriously, I have no idea And as I said several times during the reaction, I would love to have a medical background to know exactly what the hell was going on. Because, yes, as I said before, I was completely lost. I was just like the red blood cell here. I was completely lost. But yeah, the opening is very entertaining, and yeah, it's very cute because again you saw a lot of cells that are working. Yeah, it's very fun. Now let's see the episode per se. Yeah, we start to see that yeah the red cells are delivering the oxygen to the rest of the cells, and then they're going to take the CO2 and send it to the lungs so they can expel like I'm doing right now. Uh, yeah, those are things that I know. Again, my knowledge in medicine is not that extent. But of course, they are attacked by a virus. In this case, the virus that causes pneumonia, I think. Uh, yeah, it's a very dangerous virus because, well, yeah, it's a terrible sickness to have. But luckily, the white cells attack quickly and dealt with the situation really fast. Of course, that wasn't completely the case. There was one of the virus that survived, and it escapes. It's trying to hide. But I love how the irony in this kind of scenes, because yes, the white cells are very aggressive and killing the virus with knives, which is awesome. But they are, of course, covering blood of the viruses, and yes, even one of the blood cells said, "Oh yes, they are covered in blood," which is I find it kind of funny and ironic that a blood cell is saying that another cell is covered in blood. I don't know why, but I love that kind of humor because yes, that doesn't make any sense. But of course, it's an anime; it's understandable. And they want to make it relatable, and they are doing a great job. I love these characters in this anime. We're seeing how the different functions and they're kind of explain those functions in the subtitles or during the anime. And yes, I love the little cartels. Yes, I'm thinking of a drug cartel. No, I love the little signs that are all posted around the human body. And yeah, it's pretty funny. And again, those scenes, those awkward scenes of oh, thank you for saving me. Oh yeah, it's just my job. It doesn't think about it. And yes, they just drag one of the corpses of the virus. Yeah, they move on, and we discover that the other one is still alive. Again, I love how this new blood cell is completely lost. She's denying the access of several places. And yes, we saw some valves that, of course, obstruct the passing of the blood because yeah, blood is not supposed to be here, or at least not this type of blood is not supposed to be here, or something around like that. Again, this is knowledge that I just learned from my previous classes, which is not much. My anatomy classes or my healthy classes. So yeah, it's my basic knowledge of medicine. But yeah, I love how she's completely lost because she's new and she's going through a lot of places, which of course many of them I do not recognize. I don't know what the hell they are or what they are supposed to represent because obviously this is supposed to be a city, but it's a human body. And yes, all these places that she's completely lost is oh sorry, this is lost. Oh sorry, even the security facility that oh you should not be here. I love those details. It's so amazing. I love how how they can create a human body and how they can make you love your human body, your body even more. Because yes, they are kind of humanizing all your little cells that are that are you. And yes, I'm gonna say something funny in here. Well, not funny. It's a I don't know, a fact, a funny fact. I don't want to call it funny, but it's a fact, that's for sure. And of course, this girl's completely lost. She ended up in the kidney and trying to find her way. She opens a door and discovers the virus, which is just as lost as she is. And yeah, it's pretty funny and the reactions, and I love again. Once the virus, first the initial reaction that oh sorry, and just closing the door very slowly and trying to go away. Of course, that is not going to happen. The virus destroys the wall of the cell, and screaming, "Oh, that is just stop it! You think I'm going to let you escape?" And I love this scene because we saw three heads in the blood cell. The main one, the one is inside of the main one, and the one is inside of the other one. So yeah, It's really funny. It's a funny anime. And I love this comedic side. And yes, she started to run away, and alongside with other cells, but luckily another white cell arrived, the same one that was speaking before, and it stops him. Of course, this is trying to run away from the white cell, and it's just throwing some kind of net. I'm not sure what does that mean or what does that represent. So yeah, they run away, and we're informed exactly in this kind of it's kind of an exposition scene, but it's entertaining because you are moving forward, you're trying to capture the the virus, but thanks to the net, both of them are travel. Of course, the white cell is dragging the red cell just alongside with him. We explain that yeah, this is a very dangerous virus that could create a terrible sickness and destroy the entire body. Obviously, that means that it's going to kill the human that is with the virus. So it's a high priority for them to destroy said virus. They of course run, and during this explanation, luckily for her, he is going to the lungs, so she is just following. And again, I love how she is completely lost, and even though they said, oh yeah, let's go to the lungs, she goes to the other side. We keep moving forward, and we saw a big tree. My guess is part of the lungs or something that is directly linked to the lungs. Again, I have no idea what this represent, and this is when I regret not studying medicine. Yeah, this is fascinating. This is really really fascinating, and I would love to know exactly what everything here represent. Yes, it said some information, but it's a lot of information, especially for a small portion of the body, because we're not seeing that much of the human body. And of course, when they are going to when they are going to the lungs, we found something I have always seen, and it was just in the original like a month ago that everybody was just seeing these little creatures, that cute little creatures. Of course, I'm talking about the platelets. Good lord, they are adorable. They are seriously adorable. Yes, I wasn't expecting to see these little creatures so early, but they are so cute. The way they speak, the way they move, the way they are created or portrayed in this anime, and yes, how they cannot reach the freaking material for them to, well, build or rebuild part of the human body. Good lord, they are adorable. Amazingly adorable, and of course they cannot pass, because if they do, they are going to be not in the place they want, especially the blood cell. Yeah, they continue to move forward, but we notice that the receptor of the white cell is acting strange. It's saying that yes, there is a virus nearby, there is a virus nearby. They don't understand why, because they don't see the virus. So yeah, they don't understand that they keep moving. And this is when we saw the helper T cell. This again, I read a little bit before doing my commentary. This is the cell that is the most important one, because I think, and this is, correct me if I'm wrong, but this is what I understood. This is kind of well, yes, the position that they gave me in the anime, it's kind of fitting, because this is that delivers the information to the rest of the white cells and the other killing cells, the black ones, and it's saying, okay, you need to do this, you need to act, you need to move, and hell, even if they need to, they can destroy virus, but they also relay information about the rest of the cells. So yeah, it's very fitting. Again, my knowledge in medicine is pretty pathetic, so I'm not entirely sure. And of course, we saw the black cells that they start to attack. And again, this is what I read, but I don't understand why they are here. Perhaps they are preoccupied that the body is already infected and they're going to destroy the cell that is infected, or something along those lines, because that is the main function of these cells, the killer T cells. I'm not going to say their scientific name, because I'm going to pronouncing it wrong, even if it's English, because yes, it's very complicated names. So yeah, I think it was citrotoxin. Cytotoxin, I think it was, not citro. Cytotoxin. So yeah, they are very hard, and of course they scare our poor little blood cell. that say, "Oh, this is you're very calm for somebody who's about to die." And yes, yeah, those are the targets. The blood cells are the targets of the virus because they deliver nutrients and all of that. So yeah, these are scary, but fortunately, she's accompanied by the white cell. They reached the lungs, of course, and they took their separate ways. Again, I love how silly is the red cell because yes, you say thank you, thank you like 3 times, and the other white cells are just look in front of you. And this is when we discover that yeah, the receptor stopped moving when he was separated from the red cell, and this is when he figured out, oh, I know where the virus is. And yes, it was kind of obvious from the way it was portrayed in here that yes, she was transporting the virus all the time. That's why it was moving so much while he was with her. We saw a little bit more of action that yes, all the white cells and the killer T cells are taking action so they can destroy the virus. And then we saw, of course, the arriving of the lungs. And of course, they have a freaking elevator to reach the lungs. And then we saw all the capillaries that they have to take because yes, they need to get rid of the CO2, so they need to the capillaries. And she's so confused that she doesn't know exactly where she should deliver the CO2, because she needs to deliver it into a specific one until one of their seniors arrive and help her out. She enters the capillary, and they enter, of course, the what was the name of that thing? Give me a second. One go. And yes, she entered into the alveoli. Again, I'm not terrible with medical names and internal body parts. Well, yeah, all of them. Yeah, she entered one of the alveoli, and she's about to, my guess is, deliver the cargo, and the body was about to get rid of the cargo because it was CO2. But unfortunately, the virus revealed itself to her and it started to attack it. And she said, "Yeah, well, yes, you bring me to the best place because, yes, now the blood cells are going to bring nutrients to me directly, so I'm going to kill them." And yes, she opened the door trying to run away. She saw 2 blood cells bringing exactly nutrients and to the alveoli. And of course, she closed the door because she doesn't want their other blood cells to, well, get killed by this virus. And when everything was going down, when she was about to get killed by this freaking virus, we saw again the white T cell, and he attacked because, yes, in the human body, and this is something new I learned from the show, that they can go wherever they want. They can pass through the walls of the other cells, so they can enter in any place they want. Because yes, that is obvious. They need to protect the human body, the entirety of the human body. So yeah, they need to go to any place they want. And he started to attack the freaking virus. The viruses ran away, and we saw them again outside of the lungs. That is my guess, or near the lungs. And we were revealed that the net is actually something that is protecting, a capsule that is protecting the virus. And this is so hard because, yes, in this case, the white cell cannot penetrate this wall, this capsule that surround, or that, but not surround, that it has in the freaking one of the tentacle things that it has. My guess in the reality, yes, it surrounded the entire virus. Those are the hard virus to kill. So yeah, that is my guess. And of course, we saw the fight. And yes, he revealed that he would not be able to penetrate the barrier. And of course, he started to attack instead of just defending himself or running away. The blood cell that they say, "Oh no, you just run away and leave our Thomas is like me here." And then we entered the bronchial tubes. Again, this is something I read in here, I remember. And we go, and yes, when everything seemed to be lost, we find ourselves near the mucus, or the thing that produced the mucus. And of course, the mucus, or the function of the mucus, is to trap the virus, trap the bacteria, and expel them out of the body. And that is exactly what happened here. It was surrounded by the mucus next to this huge red line that said, "Oh yes, the moment that is when the mucus starts to attack." And of course, just with the press of a button, the white cell just got rid of the virus because yes, the mucus was surrounded. And this, I guess, this is something that doesn't allow the virus to escape, and that mucus is sent, of course, outside thanks to a rocket. And yes, I love how everything around this portion is just um, so spectacular, because everybody is watching how the last virus is just being expelled outside of the body in a rocket, a sneeze rocket, not just a normal rocket, a sneeze rocket. And I love how they are ignoring the blood cell and the white cell are ignoring the virus, and they are just drinking tea. Yeah, it's a spell, and I love the little sign that they were putting here that yes, limit to the white cells, call the WBC. I don't know what is that. If you see any problems, put your ad here. I don't know why the human body would need an ad, but sure, whatever. And we saw again the little sphere that is transported a virus and is going to be expelled outside the body. Thanks again to a rocket. I love the ending. And yes, just the virus is screaming desperately because he doesn't want to be outside of the body. And I love the last moment of the virus. Chew and destroyed completely. Yes, they got rid of the virus. Everybody is saying goodbye to the virus, but of course, that is no longer needed. It was never needed. It was just expelled. Yeah. And I love, again, in the end, am I seriously going to ship 2 cells within my body? I am that deep into the anime? Because, yes, you kind of see that they are kind of pushing that shipping in here. But, of course, it's kind of a sad moment because, yes, there are a ton of blood cells, of red cells, and there are a ton of white cells. So yeah, they say, oh, probably we'll not find each other again. But of course, this is the human body, so maybe one day. And yeah, this is the end, kind of the end of the anime. And of course not. The white cell returns to attack another virus, to attack another bacteria. And I saw a bunch of other white cells attacking this one and just stabbing like to death. Yeah, that was now really the end of the anime. I don't know what to think about this one because yes, so far the characters are very straightforward. They are of course not going to have those twists and turns like a normal anime with, I don't know what to say, well, sentient beings. Yes, these are cells. These are kind of sentient cells because yes, they are kind of interactions. They believe something is cute. They something believe they are afraid to die. All of that. Of course, that is not how the human body works. We don't have sentient cells within ourselves. That is obvious. But I love how everything is portrayed in this animation. I would love to know if this is a correct portrayal of the cells in every single sense. I don't know if they are portrayed as they should be, or if there is something amiss, or yes, this is pretty accurate as to what their functions are and what they are supposed to be doing. That is something I want to know. Of course, I lack the knowledge to tell you if, oh yeah, this is the perfect representation of the human body, or it's pretty close to the representation of the human body, or no, it doesn't make any sense, or something like that. No, I cannot say that because, again, I'm not a medical student or something like that. But I would love to know if you have this background. Tell me if this is really accurate. From what I have read, a few articles that I've read after I watch it like a second time, yeah, some of the functions of the body, yes, it's pretty accurate. With, of course, a few liberties here and there. Another thing I would love to know, or I would love to see in this anime, is to see the different type of cells. Because yes, we have seen blood cells, we have seen the white cells, we have seen cells that I even know existed, normal cells, we saw platelets, we saw a virus. But I would love to know, what I would love to see in this anime, a brain cell, a neuron. I would love to see what is going on with the stomach, because yes, we saw something like that in the opening. We saw. Well, I would love to see. I don't know, the skin cells. Perhaps it's going to be very hard because yes, once the blood is outside, I doubt you can re-enter in the body or something like that. I would love to see all of these because yes, this anime intrigued me, and I want to see their representation of perhaps not every single cell or every single type of cell that we can have in our body, but at least some that are pretty interesting. I would love to see the eyes when they need to give blood to the eyes. Yeah, I would love to see all of that. It's a pretty neat anime, pretty funny and full of action. I'm seriously enjoying it, and yeah, to the person that recommended to me, thank you so much because yes, this is a great anime that I'm going to be watching instead of well during the inter between the season of 3 and season 4 of My Hero Academia. Of course, I don't think that is going to be enough. Perhaps I'm going to watch another one because yes, this is a very short series. I think it's 13 episodes. But yeah, this is a fascinating series, and I'm really glad I decided to watch it. But anyway, I think I really exhausted the topic of this episode. So yeah, the only thing I have to say is thank you for your comments, your likes, your views, and your subscriptions. If you want to be a subscriber, click on the button for subscription and on the bell so you can get notifications. And if you want to share this video, that will help me a lot more. And if you want to follow me on Twitter, the link is in the description below. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that video, and yes, thank you so much for your attention, guys. And as always, if you want to leave a comment, that will help me a lot more. If you want to give me a like, that will help me even more to get on the top of the recommendation for YouTube. And if you want to share this video, that will help me even more. So yeah, thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much, guys, for your attention. I hope you enjoyed the video, and yeah, see you in the next one. Bye.